All right, what's up, guys? This is Dave with Fight Bananas. How is everyone doing? Man, I'm pretty pumped today. One of these guys I've been wanting to get on the show. Stellar past week in Island Fight 63, got that W. Maybe one of the best nicknames in the game. Our friend here at Fight Bananas, Brandon True Grit Thompson, coming on the podcast. Pumped. We are really cool to have Brandon on. Brandon, how you doing, my man?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. You look good. You look good.
I feel good. Yeah, I feel really good. That guy was tough. He hit hard, man.
Awesome.
That was definitely a Jason Knight training.
Very cool. Real quick, so how do you think the night went? Was Garrett the toughest opponent you had to date?
Garrett was by far the toughest opponent and the strongest opponent and the hardest hitting opponent I've had to date for sure. And Godspeed to whoever that guy has next.
Very true, man. We were in the building. It was a great night, Island Fight 63. It was just really cool to get fights back going. The crowd was there. Put a bow on it. How do you think your performance was? What can you tweak maybe to get better at? And it looks like you had fun afterwards, so go into that as well.
I had a really good time afterwards. The fight, it went great. I'm glad I got to use my grappling. Grappling is what I prefer. It's what I like best. The craziest part about it is knowing he was coming from Jason's camp. I really only spent probably a week working grappling. The rest, we did a lot of boxing. In fact, I was down there in Daytona with the professor, John, and we worked a ton of striking and that kind of thing. I love those guys down there. I love everything about it down there. And we worked hard. I mean, we put in rounds on rounds on rounds at Bad Company, and we just really thought it was going to be a stand-up war. But because I knew he was a strong dude. You can look at him and tell he's a strong dude. But I like to grapple, and when I got in there, autopilot just kicked in.
So you're saying you'd like to grapple is, because I know you are working on your striking, and I hear that from Don Radford, the professor. Right now, what do you think you're, best at? Are you a grappler first and then a boxer, or are you a stand-up boxer and then working on everything else?
I'm probably a grappler first. I'm definitely a grappler first. I came into this game 2.5 years ago with no experience. I didn't wrestle in high school. I didn't do anything. I was 210 pounds playing football in high school. And 2.5 years ago, I walked into Bad Company and was like, I want to be an MMA fighter. And I let them beat me up until I figured out how to do it.
Wow. So football player turning MMA, what was that? What was the light bulb moment that you're like, hey, I'm going to try to become a UFC fighter or a mixed martial artist?
It was Dakota Merritt and Bad Company is what did it. I've known Dakota a long time. Went to one of his fights when I was like 14, and he fought at the Hilton on an Island Fights on Pensacola Beach and won by 7 seconds by knockout. And I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
Love it, man. Love it. So Island Fight 63 is in the books. 3-1 amateur record. What's the immediate game plan? Do you have something in the works? I do want to hit on kind of today, and we've been talking about for a little bit. You know that Icon Fighting Federation making humongous moves, especially in that the area that you live in. Kind of what's next for you soon, and what's kind of the next 4-6 months for True Grit?
Pretty soon here. I've got some family obligations I've made. Got to take care of those first. Definitely will still be in the gym, man. You can ask me and Heath Herndon. That's my best friend right there. We are in the gym nonstop. So I will still be in the gym nonstop. But it's going to be a little bit before I hop back in the ring. Like I said, I got some family things. But probably 6 months down the line, we'll start looking for something again. I know there's big things going on, and I definitely want to be a part of that and keep the ball rolling.
Absolutely, my man. It's funny you mentioned Heath. Dude, I love that guy. In the corner, we're kind of taping the fights as well a little bit, doing some of that and just kind of trying to watch the fights. And afterwards, he apologized to me and then he even wrote me some stuff. He DM'd me that night. And I was like, brother, never apologize for one. You got your brother in the ring. We're trying to take care of him first. You be you, man. I respect it. I respect his love that he does have for you and for the game. I was like, never apologize for that.
Oh, man. I went back and watched the live feed. I've watched it probably 30 times already. My coworkers have the sound of the video memorized, I promise. But there's people in the comments that were like, dude, shut that guy's cornerman up. And yeah, in the video, you can hear him pretty loud, but I'm more than thankful for how loud he is when I'm in there because I don't miss a single detail of what he's trying to tell me.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Another thing you mentioned, PY boxing and MMA. That's really close to the heart for me. Tons of people there that I love. 5 minutes from the house. We love that gym. Your home base is Bad Company up there in the Panhandle. And you've traveled here a couple times. What is that like? Is that just a little tweak in your game? Would you think about doing a longer term kind of a camp down here in Daytona?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I love it down there. I love it down there at Pete White's. That's like a second home. It's just a trip and it's time off work, got to pay the bills. But I mean, Bad Company keeps me in shape. Bad Company, that's my home. That's where everything's at. And I mean, I got the Bad Company tattoo on me, man. Bad Company's where it's at. And I feel like Bad Company gets a bad rep because Bad Company's a really intense gym. But what a lot of people see as an intense gym, I see as proper preparation. A lot of people think, Bad Company, you guys go too hard.
Right.
But we do just as much drilling as anybody else. People just don't make it through the beginning of training and stick around long enough because we're too intense for them. Mark Kane I wouldn't be half the fighter I am if it weren't for Mark Kane and the guys at Bad Company. And I give them all the credit that I can because hands down, it's all from that. And because of the intensity we have there, I've never been in a moment in a fight. I've never stood across from guys like Garrett or other guys sparring or anything like that and thought, what am I going to do? Because I've been in those intense situations every other night. It's the norm to me. That's what I said after I fought at Allen Fight 62. It's all normal.
Oh, for sure, man. Like, I couldn't even imagine I take this very serious, or someone that works at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever their source of income or their livelihood or their goals or dreams or just that's what they take serious. Out of you guys, though, you guys are literally stepping into a fist fight. Like, you guys are putting it all on the line. We see some really serious, legit things happen to people who don't take stuff serious. Even people who do. The fight, I think, right after yours was that SC Tumis fight that, man, he put that kid out. Like, that was a scary situation for a couple seconds. That brutal head kick. So, yeah, like, anyone who doesn't put in 110%, I know that's cliche to say, but like, dude, training is the most vital part about the game, period.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, I saw that knockout. Me and Dean were ringside, sharing a drink after my fight, watching that knockout. We're front and center, man.
Not a better seat in the house, right?
Not a better seat. Not a better seat at all. I had to come over there and talk to you guys after predicting we were going to be fight of the night, man.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. It was I heard so much good buzz about you two guys going into it the next day, and stayed around. And yeah, man, they're so pumped. They're pumped to have you underneath their banner. They love you. They love Heath, and they expect big things out of you guys going forward. And it's just so cool to see in that little hub of that 30-mile radius of how much talent there is there, how much things that are going in a right direction. Dean Tool with Island Fights and Icon is a big reason of it, but it's all you guys training day in, day out, fighting. A lot of big things are happening pretty soon in that little Panhandle area.
Absolutely. And shout out to Dean. I mean, I know all the buzz that's been going on, on social media and everything, but Dean is well on his way to another Man of the Year award. Dean, right out of a pandemic, he put on a great show that if you were in attendance, it was just such a great show altogether that you totally forgot about the past couple months being so crappy and being stuck inside because it just felt like everything was getting back to normal. And
Right.
it still followed great safe protocol and guidelines.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome, man. I absolutely loved it. I traveled up. I don't miss a show. I cannot wait. September 24th in Biloxi. Hopefully you come out. It's going to be a hell of a show. Roy Jones boxing, Empire doing the amateur show. We got Icon at the kind of the main event of the night. But so much. I cannot wait. But my man, I got 10 cool questions for you. I know there's a little bit of lag time. We'll make it work. We'll make it happen. But I want people to kind of get to know True Grit a little bit more. You ready?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Who's your all-time favorite movie character?
Ooh. It's probably got to be my guy from the movie True Grit. The Marshal.
Okay, that's a good one. What was your last Halloween costume?
Ooh, man, I can't even think of the last time I dressed up for Halloween. I think I went as a boxer like 3 years ago before I ever even started training. I just threw on like a pair of shorts and boxing gloves and just walked around.
Getting those free Snickers and Twix. I get it.
That's right, man. Cinnabon. Shout out Cinnabon.
What's your favorite item in your closet?
Favorite item in my closet?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. That's tough. Item in the closet. I'm not sure. That's a tricky one. I mean, I was really in the closet. In my closet's closed, anyways.
Okay. Who's the most interesting person you have ever talked to?
Ooh. I've gone over and I've trained with Brandon Davis a few times. Hearing some of his stories has been pretty interesting. Me and Heath have made that trip over there. He's a pretty cool dude. Yeah, I'd have to say him off the top of my head.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that. UFC. He's probably I think he's got a really big fall coming up as well.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh, it's got to be a toss-up, man. It's either Batman, because I mean Batman will put them hands on you, and if it's not Batman, then it's got to be Spider-Man.
Two classics can't go wrong. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
I've heard a lot of good things about London. I might would have to go to London. It looks pretty cool over there.
Okay. What's your favorite app? You wake up in the morning, you go to your cell phone. What's the first app you hit on?
Ooh, probably Instagram. I like Instagram quite a bit.
100%, man. I'm an IG man all the time. Gotta love me some Instagram. Yeah. You go to a carnival. What's your favorite carnival food? You're dropping $8. What are you getting?
Oh, dude, the pizza. You got to get, especially right here where we just had the fight, the Pensacola Interstate Fair. When they come in, dude, I know a lot of people don't like it, but that greasy, nasty pizza, I sound like I'm 210 pounds again. That pizza is the best, though. Don't sleep on it.
Sounds good. Two more, my man. A dream fight. You can pick any fighter, any venue, for any title, for any organization. What's your absolute dream fight?
Dude, I like BMF fights. I like that. So I'd probably have to say right now, honestly, I think the biggest seller they could have is if they put Jorge and Conor against each other.
Okay. I like that. But how about for you, for Brandon Thompson? 3 years from now, 8 years from now, what's your dream fight for what, in what venue, for what title, what opponent you want?
It'd have to be for UFC's featherweight gold, and it'd be for whoever their champion then.
I like it. And I kind of gave away my last one is in 2025, Brandon True Grit Thompson will be.
Oof. Brandon True Grit Thompson will be. I don't want to put too much pressure on it, but he'll be a name that a lot more people know than do now.
I love it, man. And I love it. Hope you come back to our small little show, Fight Bananas, man. We appreciate you, your time. Definitely at the end, drop some sponsors, drop some plugs, drop your IG handle. We'll get people to follow you, my man.
IG handle is at B_Thompson02. Sponsors are And Still Nutrition, Proper Nutrition, Mako Tech Mouth Guards, Robin Houghton Massage and Therapy, Escambia Heating and Air. Big shout out to all those guys. Love them. If you're in Gulf Breeze, swing through Proper Nutrition, pick up some of those delicious milkshakes, get some of those And Still supplements, take yourself down to Robin Houghton and get a nice massage. You'll have a great day.
There you go, man. There you go. You should be selling real estate in Pensacola. That sounds good with me, man. I can't wait. We'll be back up there on the 24th of Biloxi, and then I think a couple weeks later there's gonna be Island Fight 64. We're so excited, man. Big things happening. Have a good fall, and hopefully we'll see you back in that ring real soon, my man. Big fan.
You as well, brother. I'll see you guys then. I'll definitely be in attendance at those fights.
Sounds good, brother. Talk to you soon.
You too.